practices.
May just came off the bench. Now we've got Boughner going at it with Odgers. Boughner and Odgers are firing punches. Boughner rolling in the rights, down on the ice he goes. Boughner just laid Jeff Odgers, the captain of the Sharks, cold. He drilled him with a wild right to end it.
Right on the button. A huge right hand by Boughner. Put Odgers down to the ice, the captain of the Sharks. And we had a feeling that something was going to happen early in this game.
Brad May came right off the bench and went over and challenged Odgers before that started. And for the second time this season, when the boogeyman saw that May was getting involved, he came sailing over to help him out.
And of course, Brad May cannot fight. He can fight one-handed. His left arm is still in a cast.
Corner, set into Hughes. He gets tangled up with Sikora. Kyte and Ray are still going at it along the boards. Finally, play is called, and Kyte and Ray, here they go! Kyte and Ray were ready to start firing them. Now Ray gets the sweater off, and Kyte got one in. Now Ray decked him. He absolutely decked Jim Kyte with a wild right, and Kyte is down and struggling to get back on his feet.
Well, he's in La La Land, and La La Land's about 6 hours from here. A huge right hand by Rob Ray drops Jim Kyte. And Kyte is one tough hombre, one of the better fighters in the league, but not that time.
He's trying to learn. Look, he doesn't want anybody know, partner, that he's been hurt, but they're trying to get him into the dressing room. He's having an awful time. Kyte got the first couple of punches in, but then Ray came back with an enormous right, and it was all over right there. Right on the button.
Now the trainer coming onto the ice, I would be very surprised if Kyte goes to the penalty box. He should be going to the dressing room.
Sure,
that's where he's going to go. And he is wobbly.
Oh, sure he is.
A huge right hand by Rob Ray to drop Jim Kyte. And Kyte, 6'5", 220 pounds from Ottawa.
Well, we have had two fights in this game, and both have been soundly won by the Buffalo Sabres. Them offside, and Friesen and Barnaby collide. Now Barnaby grabbed by Moore from behind. And Barnaby and Moore. Here's Barnaby and Moore start firing punches, and Barnaby still has his glove and his stick.
Now,
let's see how they call this one.
Matt Barnaby was attempting to draw Moore into a fight or into a penalty, and certainly accomplished that. And now Moore's all upset because Barnaby wouldn't fight him. But Matt Barnaby, now he tosses his helmet at the referee.
I think he's out of here.
Well, he ought to be.
He's going to get instigator on the fight. Now he slams the door. He's moving furniture over there as he's heading toward the dressing room. Oh, I would have to think he got the instigator in the game.
And Matt Barnaby does his job again. He did exactly what he wanted to do and took a couple of punches in the face for the hockey club. Now watch to the right of the screen. Here comes Moore. Now watch. He drops his gloves. Barnaby still has his stick, still has his gloves, and takes a couple of shots in the side of the head for the team.
And he's still talking to him all the time.
And watch Moore take off his helmet and throw it toward the referee who was at the penalty box. And that incident there just tells me that these players certainly have no respect for their team.
Up the bat. And now Ashley and Nolan tosses a punch, and May comes over to get involved, and now Barnaby trying to get after Nolan along the wall. And they get free, and now Barnaby and Nolan are going to start firing punches at center ice. Nolan loses his hat and trying to toss him over the top, and he can really throw him if he can get free. Barnaby, sensing that, starts coming back with the rights. Barnaby and Nolan exchanging wild punches right at center ice, and the linesmen stand back and let him go. Barnaby and Nolan are still going at it. Nolan's all tangled up in his equipment. He can't throw any effective punches at the moment, and neither can Barnaby. Barnaby got a couple of little right jabs in there, but they didn't do any damage. And now they both try to get another one in. They exchange punches that don't have too much steam behind them at this point in the fight, and now Barnaby is telling the linesman to stay out of there because he wants to go some more. linesmen don't necessarily agree and will get over and get between them.
Can you imagine that you're a player on this hockey club like Mark Ashley, and you get into a bit of a scrap with Nolan, and you've got three guys rushing into your help, or at least two in that case, and Brad May and Matt Barnaby.
Well, sometimes you get a whole Panzer division that comes in. It's like
the whole club will go. But it adds so much more when you know that your teammates are going to come to